now that we have made a bit of a name for ourselves by joining the Mages Guild and progressing through that a little bit, let's go ahead and see what rank we are. I think we're the Evoker or something like that. No, we're the Conjurer now. Pretty good. Yeah, Caius Casades told us to go join up with some guilds, which we did. So we're going to go ahead and go speak to Caius Casades now and continue on with the main quest. Whoa, high elf problems there. Did you see that? Knocking my head into the wall. Damn, he barely makes it through there. He's got to duck. Too bad there's no animation to duck. Oh, what am I saying? Of course there is. This is how Linway has to go through things, because this world wasn't built for the high. For the high? For the high elves. For the tall. Let's go in here, speak with our old pal Casades. See what kind of training he offers. Hand-to-hand speechcraft. Ho ho ho, would you look at that? We are going to use our charming touch on this guy and get a few speechcraft levels. Speechcraft levels. Holy crap. If I could, just, there we go. What is that? 76 nils. We can do a little bit better than that, can't we? 72. It's worse. Oh, come on. Come on. You can do it, Linway. This isn't very hard to cast. 74, I don't... Whatever. Speechcraft, 140 gold a level. We will get that up to... 13? Maybe 14? I don't want to waste all my money, because we're going to need it to buy spells when we come across them. But I don't think we're going to be coming across new spells for a little bit, so I will go ahead and train it up to 15. This will just help us, you know, to persuade people and things of that nature. Okay, let's go ahead and have a little conversation with Caius Casades. Are you here to discuss your duties, Linway Loretharin, or is there something else you want? I am here to discuss my duties. Ready for orders. Good. Go talk to Hasfat and Tabalus at the Balmora Fighters Guild. Ask him what he knows about the Nerevarine... I hope I'm saying that right. I never knew if I was saying that right. Nerevarine secret cult and the 6th house secret cult. I'll have to do him a favor, probably an ugly favor. Oh my god, am I going to have to blow him or something? But do it. Then get the information from Antabalus and report back to me. Continue. By the way, Hasfat is a student of Morrowind history. Take the chance to get a little education. And I have a few history books in here. Help yourself. You're welcome to them. No point in being part of history if you're going to be too ignorant to understand it. Minus the going, because he didn't say that. But we go ahead and click on this, this, and Morrowind history. A short history of Morrowind has been added to your inventory. Cool. We'll probably read that. Hasfat and Tabalus. He's a drill master of the Balmora Fighters Guild. He's lived in Morrowind all his life. Knows the natives and talks a lot with backcountry mercenaries. He thinks of himself as a scholar, and he's particularly interested in Dwemer, ruins, and artifacts. Nerevarine. Some Dunmer believe that an orphan and outcast, a youth born on a certain day to uncertain parents, will one day unite all of the tribes of the Dunmer, drive out the invaders of Morrowind, and re-establish the ancient laws and customs of the Dark Elven nations. They call this orphan and outcast the Nerevarine, and say the Nerevarine will be a reincarnation of the long-dead Dunmer general and first counselor, Lord Indoril Nerevar. 6th house. A trusted informant says that there's a secret cult... What? A trusted informant says there a secret cult associated with some strange events recently. And more important, my informant thinks these recent disturbances are related in some way to the Nerevarine prophecies. Let's click on that. Jeanette Satie's little book is a good place to start for Morrowind history. I have a copy here. Take it. You might also look for On Morrowind, the Imperial Province by Aram Anway of Sunhold. A short history of Morrowind has been added to your inventory. Of course, yeah, I've already read that. Nerevarine prophecies. 2 illiterate Ashlanders. Oh, the illiterate. How ironic that I fucked that up while illiterate was right after it. The illiterate Ashlanders pass down their customs and history in the form of poetic verses. Among the things they preserve in verse are the dreams and prophetic visions of their wise women, in particular the verses that foretell the coming of the Nerevarine. But I don't know much about it. That's why I'm sending you to find out. Good idea. You get to sit here and do your skooma while I go do all of the duties. You son of a bitch, Caius. I'll get you back for this. Probably not. Do you know anything about any of this? As I said, Jeanette, yeah, whatever, little book. So it doesn't seem like he can tell us very much, but he did give us a book that we can read, and you know what, I think we will. How long is this? It's only 5 pages, so it's not too terribly long. A Short History of Morrowind by Jeanette Cité, or Sight, I don't know. From the introduction. Led by the legendary prophet Veloth, the ancestors of the Dwemer, exiles from Altimer cultures in present-day Somerset Isles, came to the region of Morrowind. In earliest times, the Dwemer were harassed or dominated by Nord sea raiders. When the scattered Dwemer tribes consolidated into the predecessors of the modern Great House clans, they threw out the Nord oppressors and successfully resisted further incursions. The ancient ancestor worship of the tribes was in time superseded by the monolithic tribunal temple theocracy, and the Dwemer grew into a great nation called Resdayn. Resdayn was the last of the provinces to submit to Tiber Septim. What? I thought that was the people of the Somerset Isles. Or maybe it's just the provinces of Morrowind, I don't know. Like Black Marsh, it was never successfully invaded. Oh! So Morrowind was never successfully invaded, but Somerset Isles were, so shame on us for getting invaded by Tiber Septim, the son of a bitch, and was peacefully incorporated by treaty into the Empire. Oh yes, I do remember this. Vivek signed a treaty with Tiber Septim, and yeah, they're like helping out the Imperials now or something like that. As the province of Morrowind, almost 4 centuries after the coming of the Imperial Legion, Morrowind is still occupied by Imperial legions with a figurehead, so that's 400 years ago. Imperial King, though the Empire had... What? With a figurehead Imperial King. Though the Empire has reserved most functions of the traditional local government to the ruling councils of the 5 great houses on Vardenfell district. In 3E414 Vardenfell territory, previously a temple preserve under Imperial protection, was reorganized as an Imperial provincial district. Vardenfell has been maintained as a preserve administered by the temple since the Treaty of the Armistice? And except for a few great houses, settlements sanctioned by the temple, Vardenfell was previously uninhabited and undeveloped. But when the centuries-old temple ban on trade and settlement of Vardenfell was revoked by King of Morrowind, a flood of Imperial colonists and Great House Dwemer came to Vardenfell, expanding old settlements and building new ones. The new district was divided into Redoran Halalu, Telvanni, and Temple districts, each separately administered by local house councils or temple priesthoods, and all the advice and consent of Duke Dren and the district council in Ebonheart. Local law became a mixture of house law and imperial law and house districts, jointly enforced by house guards and legion guards, with the temple law and imperial law enforced in the temple district by ordinators. The temple was still recognized as a majority religion, but worship of the 9 divines was protected by the legions and encouraged by imperial cult missions. The temple district included the city of Vivek, the fortress of Ghostgate, and all sacred and profane sites, including those blighted areas inside the Ghost Fence, and all unsettled and wilderness areas on Vardenfell. In practice, this district included all parts of Vardenfell not claimed for the Redoran Halalu or Telvanni districts. The temple stubbornly fought all development in these districts and were largely successful. House Halalu, in combination with the Imperial colonists, embarked on a vigorous campaign of settlements and development in the decades after reorganization. Balmora and the Ascadian Isles regions have grown steadily. Caldera and Pelagiad are completely new settlements, and all legion forts were expanded to accommodate larger garrisons. House Telvanni, normally conservative and isolationist, has been surprisingly aggressive and expanded beyond their traditional tower villages. Disregarding the protests of the other houses, the temple, the duke, and the district council, Telvanni pioneers have been encroaching on the wildlands reserved to the temple. The Telvanni council officially disavows responsibility for these rogue Telvanni settlements, but it is an open secret that they are encouraged and supported by ambitious Telvanni mage lords. Hopefully, we will become a mage lord, because that would be sweet to be called a fucking mage lord. Under pressure from the temple, conservative House Redoran and steadfastly resisted. expansion in their districts. I might be a dumbass, but that doesn't make too much sense. As a result, House Redoran and the Temple are in danger of being politically and economically marginalized by the more aggressive and expansionist Hlaalu and Telvanni interests. The Imperial administration faces many challenges in the Vardenfell district, but the most serious are the Great House rivalries, animosity from the Ashlander nomads, internal conflicts within the Temple itself, and the Red Mountain Blight. Struggles between Great House, Temple, and Imperial interests to control Vardenfell's resources could at any time erupt into full-scale war. Ashlanders raid settlements, plunder caravans, and kill foreigners on their wild lands. The Temple has unsuccessfully attempted to silence criticism and calls for reform within its ranks. But most serious are the plagues and diseased hosts produced by the blight storm sweeping out from Red Mountain. Vardenfell and all Morrowind have long been menaced by the legendary evils of Dagoth and his ash vampire kin dwelling beneath Red Mountain. For centuries, the Temple has contained this threat within the Ghostgate, but recently the Temple's resources and will have faltered, and the threat from Red Mountain has grown in scale and intensity. If Ghostgate should fail, and hosts of blighted monsters were to spill out across Vardenfell's towns and villages, the Empire might have no choice but to evacuate Vardenfell's district and abandon it to disease and corruption. Very interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and close that, and now we are going to go head over to the Fighters Guild and speak with Hazfat and Tablis. That's a really funny name. Whoa, that was a quick loading screen. Oh yeah, the good old Morrowind sky. Here we are, the Balmora Fighters Guild. Let's head in here. I know where Hazfat and Tablis is. He is all the way at the back of the guild. Bunch of bedrooms in there. He is right around here. I think he's alone, actually. Yes. And what's this? This is all owned, right? Yeah, you need to be an associate of the Fighters Guild. Hey, what's up, Hazfat? Good day, Linway. So, you're with Caius, eh? And Caius wants information. Of course, there's a this for that involved. I require a favor first, and then I'll tell you what you want to know. A favor, you say. There are Dwemer ruins nearby called Arkinthand. I need you to run over there and find me a little cube with a circular design and some symbols on one side. It's called a Dwemer puzzle box. Bring me back the Dwemer puzzle box, and I'll tell you what you want to know. The little cube I'm looking for is about the size of a fist, maybe a little larger, and it will be made of a coppery material with a circular design and symbols on one side, and some lined marks on the other sides. That's all I want, that little cube. You got it, buddy. If we ask him about any of that stuff, he will just tell us to go get this cube first. So, we're gonna go save, and then we are gonna go walk to that Dwemer ruin. It's just across the bridge where we killed that Imperial dude. So yeah, we know exactly where it is. And actually, what time is it? We should probably sleep. It's 12 a.m. Linway only took a nap, so he's probably insanely tired. Let's head into the guild, go get some shut-eye, and then when morning comes, we will travel over to the Dwemer ruin. Probably spend a day or two clearing that out. Time goes by really fast in Morrowind. I think you can change the time scale so it goes by a little bit slower, but I don't know if that'll fuck anything up, so I don't want to do that necessarily. Faction owned, Mage's Guild, yep. Okay, let's go ahead and sleep a good 9 hours until morning. Excellent. Okay, drop another quick save, because why not? We have 191 gold. You don't have your money back, do you? I think it takes quite a while. Whoa, she has 200 big ones. What the hell? How'd she get her money back so quick? It hasn't been that long, has it? Let's go ahead and crank that up a little. Thank you, madam. Mercantile skill increased to 8. Nice. Conjuration increased to 47. Gonna be walking most of the way to this Dwemer ruin, so I can effectively cast this spell. I'm a little bit worried, to be honest, that we're gonna just get murdered as we go in here. We may have to take the stealthy approach. Maybe I should have bought that invisibility spell. I do believe we have Wheat Chameleon. You know what? Just in case, I am going to go grab that invisibility spell, just because I'm not sure if we can kill those guys. There are some pretty tough enemies in Arkinthand, and I do want to progress the main quest a bit, and I'm not opposed to just going in there, grabbing the cube, and getting out of there, and then coming back at a later date when we are better at fighting. Okay, here we are, Rannis. Let's go ahead and trade her. First, oh no, she's already at 95, you know. We can go ahead and do this because why not? Might as well get that up to 100, and we can buy, oh shit. That's not good. 402 gold, we only have 275. Well, ballsack. I don't know what we can do about that. We could sell some of our potions, I suppose. Maybe. Restore Magicka. We don't really need the Restore Health. Fine, I'll do it. I'll go talk to Ajira. Sell our Restore Health potions against my better judgment. We will just try to heal ourselves with Restore Health. And we can always get more Magicka by using these and then healing up like that. We really do need this invisibility spell, just in case, as a plan B. I don't want to not have a plan B. I don't want to have to go there and then, you know, leave and then have to come back. That'll suck. So, she's already at 100 disposition. We don't need to do anything with that. We can get rid of these. Is this going to be able to get us to where we need to be? We need 406 gold, right? I don't think it's quite enough. What's this? It's worth nothing. Worth absolute dog shit. Can we sell this book? We can sell the book to somebody. I don't really want to sell books. I'd like to collect a bunch of books. And put them in Linway's house if we ever get a house, which we probably will. 395, not quite enough. Who will buy my books? Will you buy my books? Please? Barter. My book. Come on. Why would you take my goddamn book? What are we at? 395, we just need a little bit of gold. Fine, I should have sold that to the Khajiit because she likes us more than that orcish lady, but oh well. We have enough gold now, 430. To purchase that invisibility spell. We're going to go ahead and charm this woman again, because I think it's going to go down by the time we get there. Oh, I should have checked that first. Anyway, yeah, it's at 95. I do want that to be at 100 spells, and now we can get invisibility wild. I'm not sure what our chances are going to be for this. Probably not super great. Whoa, shit, 22. Alright. So, that's not very good. Oh well. I'm gonna continue to walk over to Arkanthan, casting Conjuration Training all the way. Conjuration skill increased to 48. Conjuration skill increased to 49. We actually have a really good chance of succeeding with this 100%, even with low stamina, so I've been running the whole way. We will need to probably wait an hour outside of Arkanthan, because I know for a fact that there's enemies just right inside of there, so we're going to want to be casting our destruction spells and conjuration spells with a higher probability. Here is our good old pal, Snowy. He's going to stay there forever. I could dispose of that corpse, but that was my first real enemy that I managed to kill. So I want to leave his dead corpse there as a memento to that glorious moment in Linway's career, I guess you could call it. Anyway, here we are. Oh, my dog is barking. You can probably hear that. Oh well. So, we have a Dwemer crank. We're gonna push that and then run our asses over here before this thing closes and slip inside. Just like that. Here we are. There is a dead guy right away. Couple of kegs with nothing in them. Let's go ahead and search this dude. Hey, what kind of dagger is that? It's a steel dagger. I'll take it. I don't know how much loot we're going to be getting from this place because I don't know if we're going to be able to clear it out. If you clear it out, you get a decent amount of loot. But I don't think we're going to be able to do that. Would Linway sneak? I think anybody in their right mind would sneak in a situation like this, so he is going to go ahead and do that. I wasn't so sure when I first made the character if he was going to be using sneak at all. I thought I'd just use, like, you know, chameleon. But I can't even cast that very effectively. 67. It's not super great. So there should be some people over here, I think. In fact, is that some legs I see? Yes, it is. So there's a person over here. Let's go ahead and start fighting. Try to get a couple of those on him. Oh shit. Did we hit that one? No, we didn't. Come on. There you go, Linway. That's how it's done. Yeah, get stuck on the torch. Oh yeah, come on. We're gonna get him before he gets to us. Maybe I wasn't giving Linway enough credit. He's doing alright. The pathing is not super good for that guy. Oh shit, is that a spider? Yeah, it's a Dwemer spider right there. He doesn't see us somehow. Even though we're blasting frost spells. Nice. Congrats, Linway. Really good. Just slammed it into that wall like 3 times. We're doing pretty good. Maybe we will be able to clear this out after all. Okay, so he's got a steel dagger. We'll take that. Hey, that looks like a good belt. Oh, no, it's dog shit. Still looking for some nice clothes. Do you have anything? Scrap metal. Sure, I'll take that. And we will dispose of these guys, I think. I hope they don't come back before we get out of here. I don't plan on sticking around too long, so I don't think that they will respawn. Let's hope not. We have an ornate Dwemer chest that we can loot. A blood-stained journal that we will probably read. He was shot with a viper arrow, and it killed him. Poor fella. So, no Dwemer cube here. The Dwemer cube will be on a stand that looks similar to that, though. I don't know exactly where it is, to be honest. It's around here somewhere, though. What do we got here? What are you? A Dwemer scroll. Worth 100 big ones. I'll take that. Okay, let's go ahead and try to open up this chest. Where is my Andusi's open door spell? Open chest. 5 Dwemer coins. Oh, hell yes. We need that. We definitely need that. So, we have a bloodstained journal here. How long is it? It's pretty long. We better read it, though. Arkanthan Expedition Logbook. This logbook, in part, or in its entirety, remains the property of the East Empire Company of Vardenfell. Not for long, because I'm taking this shit. Expedition Leader Luke Amadi. Day 1, First Light. We arrived at Arkanthan after a brief stop for provisions from Fort Moonmoth, where we purchased several potions of restore strength, fatigue, and health, if needed during the planned digs and exploration of the lower caverns. Day 1 Nightfall. Camp has been set up in the Hall of Centrifuge. After finding a suitable flat surface and some old Dwemer furniture, has been employed to aid as a storage facility. Day 2 First Light. I will not return again to my log until the day is over. We intend to inspect and explore the whole of the Hall of Centrifuge, and any findings will be logged before supper. Day 2 Nightfall. Much as expected, the Hall of Centrifuge has been ravaged by smugglers and looters, and all we found in the past 12 hours is dust and debris, and items dropped by beings that were certainly not of Dwemer origin. We shall have to go deeper tomorrow. Day 3 Middle Night. Some strange sounds from below awoke the crew, and what can only be explained as a breeze put out our night candles. Quite odd, but Roberte Guinness, the science leader of the team, assures us it is only the result of the warm air we have generated meeting the cold of the lower levels. Still, I shall sleep with one eye open to be on the safe side. Day 3 Noon. Robert's explanation of the breeze is now skating on thin ice. Xavier Entz was sent deeper into the cells of Hollowed Hand, where he came back shaking, telling me he had heard the same sound and felt the breeze we had felt the night before. We are sure his description of something he saw was just his Nordic imagination running away with itself, or at least we hope so. Day 3 Nightfall. There has been no repeat of Entz's... What the hell's that? Of Entz's hysterics? For the rest of the day, and a haul of early Dwemer schematics have been found, and carefully wrapped and logged for shipment back to the company. We will now settle down to supper and plan for tomorrow's deeper excavations. Day 4 First Light. We are not alone in here. It may be simple looters hiding down in the lower caverns trying to scare us off, or it could be something else in here with us, that seems to be offended by our presence. Last night our senses had grown more accustomed to the lighting down here than the previous night, and we all are sure we saw something. Not sure what it is, but there was certainly something in here with us. Nevertheless, we shall continue into Weepingbell Hall later today. Day 4 Nightfall. 3 of my men have entered Weepingbell Hall at noon today. The report I received earlier this evening suggests a lot of Dwemer items are still down there. Luckily for us. Hopefully we can still grab those. And that there are traces of looters, possibly smugglers there also. The confusing part is, why would smugglers and looters leave such valuable items? Because they're dumbasses. My people will return tomorrow to collect, identify, and pack every artifact they find, but for now we shall eat and retire for the night to ensure a bright and early start in the morning. Day 5 Middle Night. God, how much further do we gotta go? Oh, quite far. Where was I? Day 5? Oh man, I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, where were we? Yeah, we were right here. Day 5 Middle Night. We have been woken again, but this time not a breeze, but more of a howl. It almost seems like a creature of some kind, but it has a lingering creaking sound like metal grinding against metal. Robert insists it is probably the old machinery twitching because of our careless team touching handles and levers, but I am not sure about his explanation at all. Day 5, first light. We have had a restless night to say the least. Odette Biene started screaming uncontrollably and ran off into Weeping Bell. I organized a search party but ordered them not to travel any deeper than the Weeping Bell corridors until we had explored them further. Odette will just have to take her chances with the cold and the dark until we find her. Day 5, nightfall. Again, I have no time to write up my noon log, and nor have we found either artifacts or Odette Biene. By noon, I split the party up in twos, and we combed the entire ruins and mapped it out completely. One of the teams have returned reporting what appears to be a hidden cavern entrance hardly noticeable in the light of deep ore passage, but it seems it veers off in a westerly direction. We may have to use explosive charges to remove the rocks covering it tomorrow. Day 6, first light. We have found Odette Biene, or more, she has found us. As we woke this morning, her body was aside the camp in the corridor leading to Weeping Bell. A strange round hole was found, seemingly piercing her heart with precision. Whoa. None of the team heard any noise or indeed woke during the night, as we were tired out from the lack of sleep the previous night. I cannot rule out foul play from one of our team, but it is highly unlikely given the nature of the wound. Odette has been wrapped as required to avoid rat gnawings. She will be sadly missed. Oh, poor Odette. Day 6, noon. We have blown away a section of deep ore passage, and indeed there is another corridor down here flowing westerly. As my team at first indicated, we are taking some sustenance before returning to explore the corridor with a fully armed team, and I intend to get to the bottom of this mystery before the end of day and resume our original plans. Day 6, nightfall. It will be some time before we can resume plans. We all saw it. Without doubt, it was some sort of experimental Dwemer construct. The Dwemer may have vanished, but this was their legacy, and it certainly lives on. Okay. Wow, that was pretty long. Let's go ahead and take that, I guess. I think it's worth some money. It is worth 50 gold for some random dead guy's journal. Let me get some water real quick. Okay, much better. Let me go ahead and put this map on local so we can see what the hell's going on down here. Let's drop another quick save. I think I already did that, but I want to make sure. Got some steel kegs here. Ooh, some raw ebony ore. Worth 150 big ones. We will take that definitely. Okay, let's go ahead and sneak around in here. I'm not sure who is going to be around the corner, or if there's anyone around the corner. There's another crate here. We got some nice music playing, so I'm not super freaked out yet. We have a repair hammer. I don't know how to use that though, so I'm not going to pick it up. Okay, got our first enemy down this corridor. Let's go ahead and launch some of these at him. Oh shit, how'd that miss? Not too difficult, actually. And just like that, he is dead. What is our chance? 100. I wish that it would show over 100% chance, just so you knew, like, how far away from 100 you were. But unfortunately, that's not the case. It doesn't do that. There's another dead guy down here. Is this the woman? Could be. I don't know. They've been dead for quite some time, because they're all skeletons. Not a piece of skin on those bodies. So, it's been like a year, probably, I'd say, since they died down. Oh shit, I didn't see you, sir. You scared the living shit out of me. Yeah, you stand there and take some frost balls. Wow. We got a smart one here, boys. You're doing really good. Look at him. God, don't taunt him before you kill him. Otherwise you'll look like a dippy. Come on. You can do it, Linway. If I could just... Man, I had like 5 shots there I could have hit, but I missed every one of them. What is your problem? His AI is totally fucked up. I don't know what the hell's going on with him, but he just keeps stopping for some reason. Maybe it's a dark. He's like, I can't see shit. Would you look at that? Destruction increased to 52, and we got another level up already. Good job, Linway. You're doing the damn thing. A sweet roll. Don't mind it. Aw, has no effect on me. Come on. Don't mind if I do, though. Are those some Dwemer coins on the ground? Oh, they are. I thought they were just bolts for a second. Thank God I spotted those. Those are worth 40 each. We should be able to get about 20 each for them, probably. Depending on who we sell them to. I don't know who will buy them. It's got to be Revere of Revere's Trade House or whatever the hell it's called. Drop a quick save there. Let's try to pay attention this time, Linway. Not just walk right into a guy. What do we got going on over here? Any enemies? Hello? No. Nothing. Got some steel containers. Man, we still don't have a light spell, and I cannot see shit. There's a pick right there. If I spot a candle, I will take it, but I haven't seen anything like that yet, and I accidentally hit right-click there. We got a gem back there. What was that, actually? It was an emerald. 75 gold. Not bad. Okay. Is the Dwemer cube here? I think it glows red a little bit, so it'll be a little bit easier to spot. Hopefully. We don't just pass right over it. So we got a door here. Weeping Bell Hall. Let's enter, and right away there's a spider, but these guys are not too big of a problem. Seem to be able to take care of them with ease. Here we go. Now we can heal up. I've seen some movement over there. It looked like a man walked by. Could have been another spider though, because I only briefly seen it. Go ahead and drop a quick save, dispose of this corpse, and gather that scrap. Material, what's our carry weight? 82 out of 150. I want to leave here with full pockets. Oh shit, yeah, there he is. Or, there she is, I should say. I think that's a woman. Given her svelte frame. Yes, indeed, it is a woman. But we're doing okay. Okay, ooh, shit, lady. Get the fuck away from me. Cheesed it a little bit. I mean, went through the door. But I panicked. So what can you do? I'm gonna enter this door and she's gonna be right in my face. Maybe we could give her the old dagger. Hey, what's up? Hit her with a couple of these. Oh yeah, there we go, Linway. Oh hell yeah. And she's down, just like that. What do you got? An iron tanto. 10 for 15, no thanks. Some common clothes. Again, no thanks. I don't want to dispose of that corpse because I think they'll come back or something. I don't know. I'm not sure if it's too big of a deal to leave corpses within caverns and stuff. It might not mess with the save file too much. But I do know that if you leave too many corpses around, it could fuck up your save file, and I don't want that to happen. So I'll try to dispose as much as possible, but I don't know how long we're going to be down here. And I really don't want to have to fight people twice. That'd be really annoying. So I'd prefer not to. Got another door here. Is anybody around the corner? No. Let's see what this is first. Heaven's Gallery. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. I don't want to enter that yet. Let's clear out this place. Before we do that, nothing down there from the looks. You probably can't see shit on YouTube, but I can't really see anything either. So sorry about that if that is the case. I promise I will get a Night Eye spell. What the hell? As soon as... Linway. As soon as possible. Oh, come on. You gotta be shitting me. And this is a Nord as well. Oh, shit. He's resistant to... It might even be better to switch to something else. Shit. I'm gonna die. What am I doing? Summon Bone Walker. Fuck. Shit. Alright. Pardon my language. Okay. The bastard got us. He won't get us twice, though, I promise. Hopefully that's a promise I can keep. Drop a quick save. Let's run up on this guy. I'm just not even gonna mess around. Get your ass over here, boy! There we go. Got a nice little hit on him. I'm just gonna spam it. I think it might be a little better to hold it, but I'm not certain on that. Hopefully we can just stun lock him a bit.
This is too easy.
Our short blade is not super great, though. If we don't do it this time, I will use shield and stuff. Come in a little more prepared, but it seems like we managed to do it. That guy is down. We will take his gold. I like that shirt. So I'll take that, and you can have my shitty tan shirt. And I think those are the same pants, but you know what? I want to wear your pants for some reason, because I'm a freak. Okay, so he's down. We can heal ourselves. Restore health. Is this to... No, that's a steel door. What's back here? Nothing. So I think... Why did this go back to that? I'm not sure. Must be because we died. Drop a quick save, open this door, and there's a bad guy right there. I don't think he'll be able to navigate his way through that door, though. Fortunately for us, it doesn't look like it. He's down. Anybody else want to get fresh around here? Doesn't look like it. Centurion's Biter. Is this another iron door or steel door? Indeed it is, and there is nothing in here. An old shitty bed frame, poop bucket, maybe a poop bucket, I don't know. Gross, either way. What do we have going on here? Oh shit, I almost hit the trapped one. Hello. Hello. Lady? That's a spear. Those are dangerous as hell. She's gonna one-hit me. God damn it, I knew she was gonna one-hit me. Did I save? Yes, I did save, thankfully. Alright, let's try this again. So we know this guy can't get through. We're gonna summon a Bone Walker to tank for us while we throw frost balls at that lady. I think you can damage your summon, so we have to be a little bit careful. We might not actually want to be using spells that do damage, like area of effect damage, because we'll be hitting our own people. So when we get around to making spells, we will likely make so they don't do area of effect damage. Okay, let's get this guy in there, just like that. Now she's gonna come over, and he may be able to just kill her. Oh shit, don't be a bitch. Damn it. Right. This lady is really giving us a hard time here. I was worried about this. Now you stay in there, Mr. Bone Lord. Fight the woman. I don't know. She hit the trapdoor. What a dummy. No, stay away from me. Oh, god damn it. This is where the invisibility will come in clutch if we can nail it the first time. Bitch. Okay, good. She's fighting that guy. Are we invisible? Yeah, we are. Nice. Oh, look at that. Hell yeah. Well done, Bone Walker. And just like that, my faith restored in this mission. I think we will be able to do it. Doesn't take much. Let's drop a quick save. Heal all the way up. Is this a door or... yeah, it looks like a different place. Hall of Centrifuge. I think that's where we came from, actually. Hopefully I don't get too turned around in here. I've been turned around in this place before, though. Come here and gotten lost. Many a time. And by many a time, I mean twice, I think. Or maybe just once, I don't know. Repair Hammer Apprentice. It's not worth taking. Lockpicks are worth taking, though, because they weigh next to nothing. Got a crate here with Dwemer coin. Even these little goblets and stuff are kind of worth taking, but for now, we won't waste our carry weight on stuff like that. Only valuables for now. But if we end up leaving here without full pockets, I'll go around and pick up some of those tankards and stuff like that. Okay, so our Dwemer Cube doesn't seem to be in this room. So we're going to go out. Actually, you know what? We're going to take follow our steps back to where we were first. What's this? Retrace our steps and go through the other door that we found down here and to the right, I believe. I'll drop a quick save. It was another door that's a loading screen, not just one that you open normally. It is right here. Heaven's Gallery. Sounds promising. In we go.